Hi guys, it's V and welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna do books I hate with my whole heart. And yeah, I don't wanna even talk about them anymore. So yeah, I'm, by the way, opening the document in my computer because that's why I never have things prepared. Actually, that's not true, okay? I'm a Virgo. Yeah, you can understand that if you know something about that, but yeah, I am a control freak. So the fact that I started this video before opening that document is giving me fucking anxiety. So what the fuck? Just shut up, okay? Just let me be a little bit spontaneous, even though, I would rather die, But yeah, books I hate with my whole heart. There are 20 books in this list. This might be a video that I update later on in life because I'm not a huge book hater, but when I hate a book, yeah, I hate it with my fucking whole heart. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to say that some of these books I don't have them, but I do. I never unhaul them. I don't know why. Maybe because I want to remember that I still hate these books. I don't know why. I never even look at them anymore. Not that I did after reading them, but whatever. Let's start. This is gonna bring me a lot of hate. Okay? Normal People by Sally Rooney. Yeah. I don't like the way she writes because what do you mean? You have no quotation marks to tell me when someone is fucking talking? No, and also the characters were, what the fuck? I hate that book, but I don't know why a lot of people love it, and I tried to even like it, but I couldn't. I was like, I don't want to read a fucking word. And that was a 200 page book, sorry. It took me like a week and a half to finish. A week and a half. I can finish a 900 book in one fucking day. So yeah, I was extending that because even though I wanted to end it up quickly, I couldn't. Because I read a word and no. That was something that I'd rather die than to look at that book again. And I have normal people and conversations with friends. Do you really think I'm gonna pick up that fucking book? No. That book belongs to hell. So yeah, I am against damaging books, okay? But I would burn both of them. Like, yeah, maybe all of the books that are here. So shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut the fuck up. Okay, next book. You know about this one, okay? I did a fucking reading blog about it. Empire of Desire by Rina Kent. Let me tell you, it's not that I didn't like him or her. It was the circumstances, it was the lack of awareness of what was going on, everything, even them. But my main concern weren't them because I can dislike them, but enjoy a little bit of the plot. But in this case, the whole time they were talking about this inappropriate fucking relationship like it was a fairy tale. And I'm like, are you fucking joking? Who can love this fucking book? I cannot. I'm sorry. Rina Kent can do things very well, but this book, yeah, it wasn't for me. If any of these books is one of your favorites, it's okay. Okay? not everyone can have good taste in books. I'm sorry, don't worry, that was a joke. It's okay, you can love a book I hate, and maybe I love a book that you hate, and that's fine. So don't get, upset about this, because opinions come in very different forms. So it's fine. Books are for that. Some books are for you, some they don't, and that's fine. The next book, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, something like that. I don't know. I hated it because, initially I think I gave it like a 2-star rating, something like that. But then I thought about it and I was like, this book is fucking bad. Like, I ended that book and I was like, you didn't even solve half of the question that you planned. I mean, he gives you a lot of questions, but half of them don't even have a fucking answer at the end of the book. And when everything got resolved, I was like, I'm sorry, what? You're joking. Like, I could see things coming from a mile away, but also they were so badly done that, I don't get the hype about that book. I hate it. I don't want to look at it anymore, and I have it, by the way. So that's the problem. And I have also The Maidens, I think is the other book by this author, and I don't want to read it. And I'm sad because I have it. What do you mean? I have already 2 books I don't want to look at because of the authors and the writing style. I don't know. Maybe I would like The Maidens. I don't know. But yeah, if someone hated The Silent Patient but loved The Maidens, please let me know so I can give it a chance. And if not, just, I don't know, I'll just go on with my life as I always do, It has no order. I mean, the way they are, I am talking about them. They are in that way because they were like the order they appear in my mind, but it doesn't mean that the first book I hated more than the last one, It's just they're all in levels of hate, and I hate them all. So Awake, by the way, Natasha Preston, I hated every second of that book. I hated it. I don't even know why I hated it, but I think it was just, it tried to be a good book, but it wasn't even mediocre. So no, I hate it. And I think I have it. I think I have like 3 books by this author. The Cabin, and also, what the fuck, the name, let me look it up. I don't know. I know the name in Spanish, but I don't know the name in English. So let me just a second, okay? The Cellar. So I started The Cellar and I never finished it because I didn't give a fuck about anything. So then the next book I have here is After. At this point you have heard about this saga because it was popular back in 2013, 14, something like that. And there are films out there, but I hated those books. And the worst part about me is that I tried to like it, and I read the first one and I started the second one, and halfway I was like, I'm done with this shit. I hate them both because the type of character that Tessa is girl, she's not for me. I'm all about strong female characters because I'm done with weak ones, you know? So yeah, you can go through a lot of shit, but that doesn't mean that you're weak. So yeah, and she was like a victim in fucking everything. And she was in a very toxic relationship. Don't get me wrong. She was a victim of that. But yeah, no, she chose wrong the whole time, and it was just one after the other. It was a never-ending cycle, and yeah, I hate them. I don't have it, and I'm glad that I don't have them, because if I would burn them. And then Violet and Flinch. I don't know who the author is, but yeah, I have it, by the way. I read it like back in 2013, 14, something like that. Girl, the way I hated them. I don't know why, and they were so popular back then. And the book was so hyped, and I was like, I don't know if we've read the same book, because I hate them. I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. Just, I hate them. And I think I've never read anything about like that author has written ever. So yeah, that was a pretty traumatic experience for me. So yeah, then The Air by Kira Kass. Listen, this selection, that was fine. That was amazing. Why did you have to just ruin that? Why? Was it necessary? No, we didn't need that. No. And yeah, but in this list, I have also another duology by this fucking author. I think she wrote this selection and she didn't know how to write anymore. Because what do you mean The Betrothed was... I've read the 2 books that are in that duology, The Betrothed one. I hate them. It was like, what do you mean? What do you fucking mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she made a pact with the devil to read the selection, and part of the deal was when she ended that trilogy, she didn't have talent to read anymore, to write anymore. So yeah, that was traumatic. So yeah, I am afraid to pick anything but this author ever again in my fucking life. So yeah. Then, this is a Spanish one, Fuimos Canciones, from Elizabeth Benavent. Girl, I was buddy reading this with, I think, 2 friends. Girl, I couldn't do it. Like, I was hating the book, and one of my friends was like, I love that book, and I was like, are we reading the same fucking characters? And then my other friend was like, yeah, I don't stand him. Like, I cannot read a fucking dialogue anymore. And I was like, thank you, because I couldn't. So yeah, I don't know what happened with those characters, and I read both books because it's a duology. So yeah, traumatized. And I think I have like 5 more books about that author, because I refuse to believe she just has no talent. Because one of my best friends is such a fan of her that I need to give her a chance, but I'm afraid. And I know she has a lot of good books, okay? But yeah, I'm afraid that I would feel again like when I read Fuimos Canciones. So yeah. Then the next one is We Told 6 Lies. Girl, the way I was like not caring about anything about that book, And that's the thing about me. I find so hard to DNF a book. I've DNF'd, like, for real, like, I don't even want to look at that book once again, like 2 books in my whole life. So yeah, it is hard for me, okay? So I pushed through, and every page was worse than the other one before. So yeah, I'm sorry if it's one of your favorite books. I don't think, like, it's very known, but yeah, if you have read it and you share the same opinion, babe, I get you. And if you don't, that's fine. Then, girl, Tool by Sarina Bowen, I think. I don't remember, okay, the author, but whatever. She has written one of my favorite books ever, and I cannot find it because it's out of published. I mean, it's not being published anymore, and there's not an ebook for it. There's nothing. And this was the second book on that series, and I hated it. So yeah, I don't understand how you can do so good a character, and then when you switch the characters, they were like, yeah, I couldn't do it. And I finished that book. Girl, just don't remind me of that, okay? Then the next one, Fangirl. There are a lot of people that, I don't know, that feel like that book is the best that they've ever read, and I'm like, where? Bitch, she has no personality. Like, zero. So yeah, I hated Kat. But I mean, I'm saying that, but at the same time, I loved what was Simon Cowell was the first book in the trilogy that she butchered, because the second book was like, what the fuck, and the third one was like, are you fucking serious? But yeah, Fangirl, not for me, not ever. Then Dear John, I don't know a fucking single person that has ever liked that book. But yeah, there was, I mean, a film was made. So maybe some people like it. I was like, I'd rather die than read another Nicholas Sparks book. So yeah. Then Default in Our Stars. And following the same author, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, anything about this author. I mean, John Green made a book and just copy paste. I mean, it just copy pasted and changed the names, maybe the locations, and that was it. And I feel the same way about Colleen Hoover. I mean, Confess, no thank you. I think I've read about 3 books by this author, and I hate them all. I hate them because they feel like, I mean, I feel like that's the fucking same story over and over and over. So yeah, no one is going to make me love any of them. Then God of War, Begin Again. I tried so hard not to hate this book, because it was part of the legacy of gods. And yeah, again, Ava wasn't Ava. Eli was a good character, but he never showed. He just told that he did things, and you were told that he did things, but you were never shown. So I have a problem with the book itself. And yeah, the only good thing about that book is I could know that everyone was okay. So yeah, that's it. Then One of Us is a Lying. Girl. Other of my DNFs. This is one of the 2 DNFs I've done in my fucking life. I cannot stand it. And I tried the TV show adaptation. I think it was on Netflix. I couldn't. Nope. It was like, that's something that I've seen over and over and over. So yeah, I couldn't do it. So yeah. The next one is Stepbrother Dearest. Girl, I love stepbrother romances. Okay, you can tell me anything if done right. And this book was done awfully. Sorry. It is what it is, okay? You cannot please everybody, and I was not pleased. So yeah, the next one, I've talked about this before in my 74 series that I'm in the middle of, if I'm not mistaken. Culpa mía. Never in my fucking life. I hated everyone. There was no one that I would like ever. So yeah, and also at the same time, another popular one, A Través de Mi Ventana, Netflix. Yeah. I think it was translated like in Through My Window, something like that. I don't remember. No. I read the first book and I hated it so much that I'm going to deny till the day I die that I've read that book. Because yeah, I don't want to remember anything. Okay? Not that book, not any of the books in this fucking list. Okay? The next one and the last, Shadow and Bone. I've read 2 of them. I refuse to read the 3rd one. How can Lee Verdugo write so many good characters and at the same time she wrote Alina? Fucking Alina? Girl. I wanted to punch her every single line. She thought about something and I wanted to punch her. She said hi, I wanted to punch her. I was like, no, I'd rather die than read your fucking POV again. And everything was on her POV, so yeah, that was tough. So yeah, I made it through 2 books. I refused to read the 3rd one. And no one would ever make me like her. The TV show was okay, but I hate Alina. I hate Alina so much. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the book. Not a book. What the fuck is wrong with me today? Whatever. Here's the thing. Maybe this list would be updated because I would do it with different books once I read more books that I hate, you know, because there are going to be books I hate every fucking, not month, but probably year. You always come across some book that you think it might be right up your alley, and then you're like, what the fuck was that? My judgment there, not found. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.